up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a try on loungewear haul. So I decided to round up 3 brands that I had my eyes on. 2 are actually that I found on Instagram, which are Talentless and Joah Brown, and then the third one is Urban Outfitters. I had my eye on a few sets of sweatpants and I wanted to try them out, and 2 of these brands are pretty high end and expensive, so I wanted to test them out to see if they're actually worth the hype and the price. But without any further ado, let's get right on to the video. Okay, so the first brand that I'm gonna go into is gonna be Urban Outfitters, because this is the most affordable one of them all, and I was actually very impressed with the quality of these sweats. So I ordered the Iets Frans Jogger Pants and the Crew Neck. I don't know exactly how this brand is pronounced, but it's this one. It's not an Urban Outfitters brand. Like, it's not the Urban Renewal brand. It's a separate brand that's sold at Urban. So I had my eyes on their very just like oversized and thick waistband jogger pants. These I actually was really surprised with because they had tons of reviews and I could not figure out which sizing to use. Some people were saying they were too baggy, other people were saying to size down. So I ordered different sizes and different colors, and I came to find out that the reason why a lot of people were saying different things about sizing is actually because the sizing varies from color to color. So I think the issue was more that they made some fabrics and some colors smaller than others, so it's kind of like a hit or miss. I actually ordered the regular like gray heathered sweats and they were massive. They fit really big and baggy. The black ones also came in super baggy, but I had gotten those in a medium, so I decided to swap them for a small. And then I also placed in an order of this kind of like olive gray tone and also a lavender one, and they fit completely different to the black and the gray. This one and the lilac like lavender color were actually a lot more fitted, and I would definitely say they ran smaller than the other 2 colors. But it wasn't an issue for me because I still think the small fits really nicely, and I actually think I might like the fit of these better than the gray and the black. These joggers are $49 and the crew neck is also $49. The crew neck, actually I didn't show it in this video because it came too late for when I filmed it, but it's a 1 size, so it's just going to give you that overall like baggy look. What I also love about this brand is that the logo is really like simple, it's minimalistic, and you can barely see it. I don't like it when brands just brand the hell out of the clothing. Like, I want it to be really minimum. And the 2 things that were my absolute favorite about these sweats were the waistband and also the ankle band, because they are super cinched and they are thick. So I personally love a thick high waistband that's actually gonna like hold me in together, because I am short and I am curvy, so I always struggle finding joggers that actually fit oversized at the legs but not at the waist, and these are actually perfect. And I didn't feel like they were too long. I'm 5'4", and normally sweatpants leave a ton of extra fabric at the bottom. These actually fit perfectly, and they also have pockets on the side, which I love me a good pocket. I've noticed from ordering a lot of different sweats and obviously returning them that a lot of brands don't cinch their ankle bands that much. It also has a drawstring, which is really nice for when you want to just cinch the waist a little bit if you feel like it's a little baggy. They really nailed these, and for $49 I think that it's a really good price. You're getting amazing quality, and it's just like a soft terry fabric inside. Also, this color is so nice. I love it. And for reference, I am 5'4", and I normally wear a size 4 and 6 in pants. So these were a total yes for me. I would hands down recommend these and would consider repurchasing them in different colors. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to be going into Talentless, and Talentless is definitely more expensive than Urban Outfitters, and it's the brand by Scott Disick, which because of that, I assumed that it was just going to be kind of like too much Instagram hype and not be good, but I was blown away. So I ordered These were actually the first sweats that I wanted to get my hands on, and they didn't have them in my size at the time. So I ordered the gray ones and I fell in love. So what I love about these sweats is the quality and also the fit of the joggers. This is a super heavyweight, thick cotton, and if you're looking for just like a lightweight sweatpant, these are not it. They're definitely for hanging around the house or for colder days outside because they are a very thick and high quality material for sure. So the one thing I love about this is not only the color, but just the way that the sweatpants are made. Like, you can tell they really put thought into all the details. The waistband is a dream. It's super thick, really cinched, and I also love that there's no branding on the actual sweatpant other than like on the little drawstring. They have a double pocket right here with a little zipper. So as you can see, of course, the details are like major on this brand, which you would expect for $119 sweatpants. Also, the ankle band is amazing. It's also really cinched, very similar to the one from Urban Outfitters. It's actually even tighter. I didn't feel like it was overly long. I actually do think that if you're anywhere taller than 5'5", you might want to go for the men's sizing if you wanted to fit high rise, because these are pretty much a low to medium rise for anyone that's a little bit taller. For me, it works because I have a shorter torso and I can actually pull it up to my waist. But I feel like for somebody taller, that's not going to work. In the video, all the sizes I tried are a medium, but I did show the way that the men's medium fits. And I actually put them on top of each other. And the only major difference that I found from the women's and the men's is the actual length of the crotch and inseam area. So it does have a higher rise for men's, and it also has like a fake crotch zipper right here, which it doesn't bother me at all, and a back pocket. So it really doesn't change as far as sizing. I don't think they were any baggier. You guys will see in the video. And as far as length, they were pretty much the same other than for the higher rise and inseam. If you are 5'5", 5'4", or anything under, I would suggest just sticking to your normal size in the women's, because the other ones might be way too long or way too high rise. For these sweats, I actually ended up ordering the white, the black, the slate gray, and the bone color. The only issue I did run into when I was shopping at Talentless is that their customer service is kind of shitty, and they have an issue when it comes to sizing with their black sweatpants. So the black sweatpants, for some reason, don't come the same way as the sweatpants do. The waistband was way too loose. It was even thicker. And the ankles were really, really loose and basically fit like a straight leg. And I actually noticed it the moment I got them. I could tell right away from the waistband. So I actually contacted customer service. I was supposed to get an exchange, got an exchange, and I got the same exact product. So I'm not sure if this has happened to anyone or if it's just their black sweatpants that were made differently or it's a bad batch, but I've gone back and forth like 3 times just to get the black sweatpants, and I still haven't been able to get them right. Other than that, all the sweatpants have fit the same and they wash really nicely. So it is a little bit pricier, but I think that it's worth investing in some of these if you haven't found a good pair of sweats or joggers that actually fit you the way that oversized joggers are supposed to fit. The hoodies from Talentless are also super, super nice. I went for the men's because I wanted them to be a little bit baggier. The only thing that really changes between the men and the women's hoodies is that the men's have longer sleeves. So I would just recommend sticking to women's. I like the medium one because it gives me that nice baggy look without it being too oversized. In the steel gray that I'm going to show you guys here, I actually am wearing the small in women's, and then all the rest are a medium in men. The hoodie does run for $119, which is the same price as the sweatpants. It is definitely a steep price, but I do think that if you're looking for a really high quality set of sweats, it's for sure worth the investment. And then the crew neck that I show you guys is in a size medium, and it is $109, but I would recommend just waiting for any discount to go on in the site for sure. Like, I would just wait for it. If you sign up for their newsletter and also for text messages at the bottom of the website, they will immediately send you a 15% off code, which I used on my first purchase. And then they do like 20s and 30s for like more special occasion discounts. Okay, and now moving on to the last brand, which I had been so tempted to buy from so many times from seeing them on Instagram. Their sweatpants look so comfy and I love the style. I finally bit the bullet and I actually bought 4 different things from their website, and I wasn't super impressed, and I don't think I would go back and buy any of them. And this is from Joah Brown. I actually ordered their oversized sweats, which are usually sold out on their site, and I am surprised as to why they are, because 1, they're super expensive. They run for $138, and 2, I didn't love the fit. And this does go back to my body type and my height also. I do think that for somebody who's taller and slimmer, they might work really well. But for me, if I'm buying $138 joggers, I expect them to fit like a glove, and these just didn't do it for me. And there's also like little details that I wasn't a huge fan of. So I'll start off with the waistband. The waistband is so thin, so unflattering, and I am just not a fan at all. Like for 138 bucks, I expect this to be better for sure. So I do like that they don't have any type of branding on the sweat. These I got in a small medium, and they were so baggy. You guys will see in the video, they are like ridiculously baggy. And another thing I absolutely hated was the ankle band. Like, this is the thinnest ankle band I've ever seen, and it's just not cinched enough to where it made it look like a pretty, just like straight leg sweatpant. Definitely not the look I was going for. And also the rise is so long. I don't know like what giants these are made for, but like the sweatpant literally went up to here when I pulled it all the way up. So I do think that for somebody taller, they might work if you roll up like 3 times on the waistband. For me, like that's just not the way I want to wear my sweats. Like I want my sweats to fit oversized and baggy, but not make me look like a potato. So these just were definitely not worth the price for me. I will say that the quality of the material is nice. Is it worth the price? I definitely don't think so. I think that the material is pretty similar to the ones from Urban that were a third of the price. The terry does feel softer on the inside on these, but other than that, I think that these are just a no-go. Unless you are really tall, I don't think that these would work whatsoever. And just to compare the ankle bands, look at how much thinner this one is from this one. And it's just not cinched enough for my preference. I feel like these need to fit really tight for you to get that like jogger look. So these are going back for sure, because for 138, I just feel like I expected a lot more from them. I will give them, the quality does feel nice, the material's nice, but just the fit is absolutely terrible. Next up, we have the Empire joggers, which were a little bit better than the last ones, but they're still going back. They just didn't do it for me. I love the material. It feels super soft. It's a little bit more lightweight than the cotton on the Talentless. I don't think that they nailed it on the fit. So the waistband, for my preference, is not thick enough. Like, I like a really thick waistband. I feel like the waistbands is what can make or break a jogger, and it can make it really flattering or super unflattering. So it's not terrible, but it's not perfect. And for 130 bucks, I expect it to be perfect. I do love the color of these. I like that they have pockets and that they're pretty lightweight, more lightweight than the Talentless, but they completely mess it up for me at the ankles. So they have a super thick ankle band, but it's not cinched at all. You can actually see it has 0 rippling, and it has no stretch. So you put this on and it basically fits like a straight leg sweatpant. Takes away the look of the actual jogger. I've seen some people kind of like fold them up, but you shouldn't have to improvise with $130 joggers. Like, if you're gonna splurge, they need to fit perfectly. I think that the length wasn't too bad. They actually fit nice as far as length, but just to show you guys for reference, like, look at how much baggier the ankle is on these. It's at least 2 to 3 inches longer, and that's just not going to give you that jogger look, and you guys will see in the video also how they fit. And then moving on to a cropped hoodie that I actually got it in the same color as the sweatpants, hoping that it would be a set. I'm actually going to be keeping this one, and I'll be returning the sweatpants. This one is their raw edge cropped hoodie, and it comes in a 1 size, and this one I love the details on it. I love that the neckline is kind of just like raw cut, and also the waistband. The sleeves are super long on this, which I do wish they were a little bit shorter because they make my arms look kind of big and just bulky. Feels really high quality. The material's super nice. It's lightweight, it's soft. It's the same material as the sweatpants, and I love that it has a little hoodie in the back. Overall, I think this one is worth it if you're looking to just splurge on a hoodie. It's definitely not a need, considering that there are other brands that are doing similar things for a fraction of the price, but this one runs for $158 and I would repurchase this one. And I actually will be reordering it in black or in olive using the store credit that I'm going to be getting for the sweatpants, because the sweatpants just really didn't do it for me. Then the other half zip hoodie or half zip crew neck that I will be returning, I don't have it here with me, but I tried it on in the video, and that one is $164. I got it in a medium large, and I cannot justify the price for a hoodie that doesn't do anything special for me. I feel like it's a cute half zip crew neck. Again, it goes back to the details of the fit. I feel like the sleeves were super long. They were massive. Like, I just had probably 6 inches of extra fabric at the sleeve, and those are the things that if you're going to be splurging on something and you're going to be paying almost $200 for a sweatshirt, you expect it to be perfect, like you want it to fit perfectly. So as far as Joah Brown goes, the only thing I'm going to be keeping is the raw edge hoodie. It's the only thing that if you are looking to splurge, and splurge probably even more than I would want to on a hoodie, this one's the only one that was worth it in my opinion. And the joggers, the Empire joggers, unless they fix the ankle band, I would not suggest them either. So Joah Brown was definitely one brand that I was highly disappointed by, because just for that price you expect more, but clearly it shows that paying more for something doesn't mean that it's going to be better. And Talentless I was actually very impressed by, because I had low expectations considering I thought it was just going to be more the hype, but I was very impressed by the fit and the quality of the joggers. So that basically rounds up the 3 brands that I had my eyes on, and I hope that just using them in a try on shows you guys the fit and just kind of the quality of the items, because I know that when you buy things online, sometimes they look a certain way, and then when you actually get them, they fit completely different, and clearly they do. So I'll link everything down in the description box below for you guys if you do want to purchase. Like I mentioned, this video is not sponsored in any way, and any links that are in the description box may or may not be affiliate links, so feel free to use them. I do make a small commission on some of the purchases from those links. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other questions, or you want me to try on any other brands from Instagram or just online in general, let me know down in the comments below, and until next time, I will see you guys later.